Hi guys, I hope you're having a great day. I am super excited for you to get your brand new hot tub and get to soaking. This little video is going to cover some of the products that you'll be using once your hot tub arrives to get it started up, just to get you familiar with some of that. So let's get started. With your brand new hot tub and your freshwater salt system, you're going to get one of these, your first salt cartridge, and so that's going to go down inside that little gray cap. The delivery guys will actually put that in there for you. You don't have to worry about that on the first one. Just want you to be aware of what that is. And once the spa's wired and it's all ready to go, that's when you'll be filling the hot tub. The guys will tell you where to fill the hot tub and how. Also, you'll be getting this guy right here. And so this is your clean screen pre-filter. What this is for is to filter out some impurities in your water before it goes into the hot tub. So you hook your hose directly to this and then put this down inside the gray standpipe when you're actually filling the hot tub. So that would be your first item you'll be using. Next one is your stand and scale control. So this actually contains a product that'll coat metals and calcium. You're going to have very low calcium in this system, but there's still going to be a little bit of it in there, so you definitely want some of this in, depending on the size of your spa. The instructions I send will tell you how much of this to add. And let's see what we have next here. Silver ion cartridge. So this is just a little additional sanitizer assistance for the spa. Completely natural, doesn't affect the water quality at all, other than a little added sanitation. So this goes down inside of that gray standpipe once you're done filling the hot tub, and pretty easy to use. It has a little handle on it. You just pull it out, pop the handle on, slide it down inside of that standpipe, and then screw the cap back on. And then depending on your calcium levels, chances are you are going to be using one of these. So I have the next video is a little how-to on how to use the Vanishing Act calcium remover. It just sucks some of that calcium out of the water so that you're in the proper levels for your freshwater salt system. And it'll look like a little box in here. It'll come in that box that's part of your freshwater salt kit. So when we're talking about measurements, you guys will have one of these handy little dedicated measuring devices for your spa water care product, just to make it easy for you. And then next step is typically balancing out your water once you've taken care of all of that. And so to do that, it depends on where your water levels are going to be at. Usually alkalinity and pH are the next step. So you're definitely going to be getting some of this. I may or may not have you bring in a water sample prior to delivery so we can get an idea of where those two levels are at and maybe get a little additional kind of planning for you there. And next, we have to activate that salt cartridge. So to do that, we do blast it with some startup, just some straight up granular chlorine. It's just to get it activated, and then if there is anything in the plumbing, get it all cleaned out and ready and fresh so that the cartridge can start producing and the natural chlorine does its job and doesn't get eaten up by anything there. And once that is completed via the instructions I gave you guys, you are going to add your spa salt. It's going to look like this. You're going to add it by a cup at a time at 10-minute intervals. I'll put it in the water care instructions along with the amount that you'll need to use. So the other things that come in the kit, you're going to get some 5-way test strips. These guys have the 4 key elements on there that you'll need to be testing for: your pH, your alkalinity, your water hardness, and your natural chlorine content. You'll get some salt strips. Once your salt's in balance, you really won't need to use these too often. So really it's more for startup, and then maybe on a monthly basis you can check in on that, but you won't really need to be testing your salt on a weekly basis or anything like that. And then we also have your own personal dedicated water test bottle. So as I've probably already told you, we do digital testing here for you in store. It's highly recommended, if you can, to bring in a sample once a week for the first month or so, just until you get a feel for your water and kind of how you treat it and how it works. And for some people it's a few months, for some people it's 1 month, some even 6. But once you get the hang of it, it's that much easier for you to maintain. So that is everything in the kit that you'll get with the water startup. And next we're going to cover some spa controls and things like that for you. Thanks for watching.